Hello everybody! Today I'm going to show you how I decorated my Christmas tree totally for free using scrap fabric and found items. That's today on Refashioning with Rachel. I have been sitting on this beautiful gold silk fabric for a while. Somebody gave me this fabric. It was actually her old curtains, and she redid her living room, so I got all of this silk. I ripped up a bunch of 3.5-inch wide strips and removed as much of those scraggly threads as I could. I sewed all the ends together and ended up with one really long strip. I ironed the strip, I found it helpful to roll up the end of the strip as I was working, since this was such a long strip of fabric. Then I draped the sash all over my tree. I had a bunch of this pretty blue fabric lying around that I had already cut up to make face masks. So I cut them into 3.5 by 6-inch rectangles with right sides facing. I sewed around the edge, leaving a gap so I could turn it right side out. I trimmed off the corners and turned it right side out through that opening. I used something pointy to poke out the corners, and then I sewed about 1/4 inch away from the fold all around the rectangle. I cut a bunch of 2-inch strips from the same fabric and folded it in half and made a stitch about 1/2 inch away from the fold. I trimmed off the excess fabric and I used one of these things to turn it right side out. I ironed those rectangles nice and flat, as well as the ties. I cut the ties into 13-inch lengths and then pinched the rectangles in the middle, wrapped the ties around them, and now I have these adorable bows. Which I tied all over my tree. I collected a bunch of these sweet gum seed pods and spray painted them gold and glued some string to the top. And hung them on my tree. Now all I needed was a star for the top. So I sketched out a star design and transferred it onto 2 layers of that silk curtain fabric. And leaving an opening to turn it right side out, I sewed all along the lines of the star. I cut around the star about 1 centimeter from where I sewed, trimming off the outer corners and clipping into the inner corners. Then I turned it right side out. And using more scrap fabric, I stuffed the star to make it nice and puffy. And then, just going through that opening, I stuck the star on top of the tree. And now my Scrappy Crafty Christmas tree is complete. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you did, and have a beautiful day.